It does have to do with self-doubt. The "I'm not good enough" motto of living, something I'm a bit of an expert on. I was bullied severely for years. And something happens to you when everything you do is fuel for ridicule or mockery. Self-doubt takes over. And you know, people talk about the dangers of the rose-colored glasses, but let me tell you, the lenses of self-doubt are far worse. It's like impossible to see past them. In film school, the first thing you study is character. And you learn that insecure characters, characters that don't think they are good enough, are not very interesting. They're not inspiring or hopeful, and nobody wants to watch them. But the only characters worse than insecure characters are perfect characters. They are lifeless and boring and generic, and they never feel authentic. The best characters, the ones that we love, who inspire us, who we want to remember forever, are flawed and one of a kind. The only characters not good enough are those who aren't complex and messy and vulnerable, those who aren't real. I remember looking around at my fellow classmates and wondering if anyone out there thought they were good enough. It should have been a sign, but I was wearing those darn lenses of self-doubt, and I just couldn't see it. I met a friend named Phil Johnston, and he was, in my opinion, the most talented person in the program. He thought I was good enough to work with. I can't be good enough. And he said, "I'm going to stop you right there, and I'm going to make you promise me something." And that promise would change my life. He said, "You can be insecure if you want, but just promise me to leave it out of your work. Just know you're good enough and move on." If I've learned one thing, it's that self-doubt is one of the most destructive forces. It makes you defensive instead of open, reactive instead of active. Self-doubt is consuming and cruel. And my hope today is that we can all collectively agree to ban it.